You're not excited to go on holiday? Hey, you're excited, aren't you, lad? Not long now. Not long, we'll get going. Permission to launch, Captain.
Aye, aye.
Are you
Scotty.
sure?
Is it
We all-
Scotty? Captain.
Zulu, I think he was the helmsman. Anyway, permission to launch.
What do they do?
Are you ready?
What's that?
Are you ready, Luke? Are you ready, Ripley? Shall we go? Scotland, here we go. It's about 10 miles away, but hey. It's an adventure. Well, here we are, we've arrived at Newton campsite at Gatehouse of Fleet. And for £15 a night. Well worth it, as I think you'll see when we step outside. We couldn't be parked any closer to the beach. Took us about an hour and a half to get here, and it's absolutely fabulous. No electric. It's a small price to pay, really, to park in a place like this. As long as the weather's nice. Apparently tomorrow is going to be very rainy. We'll wait and see. Here she comes. Do you want the ball? Do you want the ball? There she goes. Ripley's up to her usual antics. You just have to spoil the ambience, don't you, dog? I'm going to find a path between the rocks and go and try and rescue Sarah. Oh, it's a lot more peaceful up here.
Windy.
To the wind. As soon as we get back on the beach, she's like, "We'll throw something then." She loves beaches. Day 2 at Newton campsite, and we've had to move because we didn't have to move, but it was very, very blustery overnight. The sea's very choppy at the moment, but at least the rain stopped, and we'll be going out onto the beach as soon as the tide goes down a bit further. So for now, we've found some level ground. Well, almost level ground. There was a little bit of wheel spin involved in getting it up onto the ramps. Just put 2 ramps at this side and get us as level as possible. We should still have some ice because the freezer's actually been working on gas. Never had the freezer working on gas before. That's a novelty. Right, put some ice in. Count them. 2 measures of gin. Aldi gin. Other gins are available.
It's not as strong as...
Well, I've got 3 in if you want.
No.
2 of gin.
You can't really see what you're doing because all you can see is your back.
What's done with that?
Is it play?
One of lemon. Fresh lemon. Well, it was fresh yesterday. And
Sugar syrup.
2 measures of sugar
Looking
syrup.
for somebody to play with.
Because Sarah wants it sweet, so I'll put 2 measures. It's
1.5.
Okay, 1.5. This is 1:1 sugar and water. Made at home before we came out. What else is missing? Pineapple juice. Pineapple juice.
Let's replay. Still waiting for somebody to play with.
I'm going to put 2 of these in. Actually, you know, to make it a sweeter, longer drink.
No, I don't want.
Alright, just the 2 then. I think you'd taste the pineapple better if there was
No, I don't want any
more
more.
in it. Okay.
Then there's a guy on the internet who's a shaker.
Steve the bartender.
Steve the bartender, and he has a lovely. Every time he shakes, he smiles. So watch this.
I think they're nice. Well, I'm not him, but I think that'll do. I'm not going to throw the ice away because we haven't got a lot, so I'm going to pour this all into the glass. Yep. I've got a nice new glass for Sarah.
Pineapple shaped.
Likes pineapples. And finally,
Not much.
to give it a zing, some sparkling water.
That'll do.
We're in Scotland, but this is Yorkshire sparkling water. Now where's the straw?
What, the top?
No, I think when in here it is. It's in the drawer. Straw is in the drawer.
Sorry, all you can see is nails, back and head and arse.
I don't know what we're going to call it, so let's call it
Pineapple head.
Pineapple Tom Collins for Sarah.
Oh, Dankeschön.
Swappy.
Lovely. Let's taste. Nice.
Nice. A lot nicer if it was in the sunshine,
Yeah,
by a
it's
pool.
lovely.
We've got this thing going for pineapples at the minute.
I've always liked pineapples.
As you can see, pineapples. More
Thank you.
pineapples.
It's nice with the more sugar syrup. You can taste the pineapple more.
Can I have a little taste?
Yeah. Nice than yesterday. Yeah.
Mm. You know, if you put another measure of gin in, you wouldn't even notice. I could have put 3 in there and you wouldn't have noticed.
True.
Oh, I told you, I'm having beer.
Ah.
I'm having beer in my Marillion glass. So it stopped raining, the wind's calmed down a bit, and the tide's gone out. But once again, I've moved the van, because although we were nice and sheltered, being quite a high roof, it was rocking a bit too much for my liking. I get a little bit queasy.
He's loving his mummy, that's what he's doing, he's loving his mummy.
Come for a wander into Gatehouse of Fleet, which is lovely, except everything's closed apparently.
Everything.
on a Tuesday. Everything.
Everything.
The busiest road is the one that leads out of the village, and the busiest building is the bus stop. There's nothing here. I'm sure it's
Well-
very nice in the sun, but oh look, there's the water wheel uphill. We're going to have a look at that. That looks really nice. We'll need to find something to do anyway. There's a big guy made of wood out here. Oh, that's rather nice. He's got binoculars and little birds sitting on them. I guess he's bird watching. I wonder what he can see from up there. Nice little water wheel. This is a visitor's centre, I think. W. Hay, Millwright, 1824. That's a shame because there's plenty of it.
Not.
I mean, elsewhere. See, I told you there was plenty water. Well, they reroute it, don't they? It's a very full river. I'm not surprised after the last couple of days. So it's an 18th century, it's a restored 18th century cotton mill, but it's really an exhibition centre where we're trying to get a nice cup of tea and a scone, but they shut at 4, or at least they were open on a Tuesday. We just didn't make it here in time, did we?
Has that wheel moved?
That wheel hasn't moved, no. But obviously the big one at the top feeds that little one that we walk past to the bottom and then runs off into the river here. And yeah.
No water now.
No. I mean, we had lots of cotton mills in Carlisle where we come from as well, so it's,
We should have preserved them, shouldn't we?
they're all flats. Well, they have preserved it, but as an exhibition centre.
No, I mean in Carlisle.
Yeah.
I'm wiping my hand on your jacket.
I don't really know what else to do here, apart from walk back to the van, go back to the beach, wait for the tide to go out, and we'll go and walk the dog. Plural.
On the slide.
Hey?
On the slide.
Who's a slide? Is that not shut on a Tuesday? Ah, but I'll get a wet bum. You can go on it.
Shall we?
No, that's not. I don't think we'll buy a postcard from here. What do you think? I mean, it's very nice. I'm sure it's nice in the summer. That was the River Fleet we just crossed over. There's a nice little church, or a wee church, or kirk, as they call them up here.
It says 5 o'clock closing.
Ah, but that doesn't include Tuesdays. We're lucky that it's open at all on a Tuesday.
What if something happened on a Tuesday in Scotland? Like a religious day or something?
Well, I seem to remember growing up we had half-day closing through the week.
Thursday.
Maybe that
We
was
did it on
that a Thursday?
In Woking.
Oh, right.
I don't know. I don't know if I can.
Oh. Gary's Park, but not like Gary down the road Gary, I mean like Garries Park. This is very nice, isn't it? Hidden away. Ooh, the smell's nice. Oh, I bet the insects like this. Oh, some lovely smells.
They smell lovely.
Mm. Well, that's the best bit so far. I haven't noticed a single takeaway. Where did they get their carry out from? I mean, they can't all be Uber Eats around here. No, if you want chippy tea, you're right near a beach. You want Chinese, and there's nothing, unless they're on like a back street. I'm coming up to this this clock tower now.
Oh. See something like that, will you get me one?
Absolutely. It's cute, isn't it?
I love it.
That's a bit unique, isn't it? It's a bit special.
It's illegal to cycle on the pavement here. because all the residents have complained there's no room for them and cyclists to get around.
Yeah, it is a bit chocker, I must say. Did you know that Robbie Burns wrote
Scott's Whorehouse.
Scots Were Hey?
Oh,
Yeah, in this hotel, in the Murray Arms. In this inn in July 1793. Were Hey, I thought that was more Geordie, wasn't it?
Were Hey.
Scots Were Hey.
Get your side.
Oh well, back to the beach. The wind is still blowing quite hard. The sun is out. It's glorious. Absolutely glorious. Look at that. You take the rough with the smooth when you come on a Scottish holiday, obviously, but look at the scene. And Ripley's happy again because she's going to play with her ball. Yes, she is. You want your ball? Are you ready? Do you want this? Do you want this? Here we go. Well, it may be windy, but it's amazing. It's not cold, is it? And it's not that fine sand that really sort of affects Newt's eyes when he's walking. I thought we'd tire the dog out. So far, she's full of energy. Still want to go? You want to go? Ready? Yeah, she's got it. Run, turn and run, turn and run, turn and run. There she goes. It's now Wednesday morning and the sky's so much clearer. Oh wow, what a really peaceful night that was. You can see it's a beautiful morning. So we're just going to sort the van out and we're going to head towards the Sands of Luce holiday park. That's about 45 minutes to an hour away, somewhere around that direction. Well, that was Newton Farm campsite, and we're going to rate it now. What would you give it out of 10?
10.
10?
10, because it is what it says on the tin.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
but for that I'm giving it a 7, only because you're right, it's exactly what it says on the tin. There is no toilets, there's no showers, but we knew that. Where else isn't there?
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, some of it's uneven. I think if the weather had been perfect, it would have been a definite 10.
No, I think it's 10 out of 10.
It's not their fault the weather's been a bit rough, but this morning's been absolutely lovely.
It's beautiful.
7 out of 10, but guaranteed. Yeah, £15 a night is brilliant, and we will come back, definitely,
Definitely.
because we're not far from home, and you know, don't mind driving a couple of hours down the road and having a long weekend.
It's lovely.
So yes. So let's meet in the middle and give it an 8. 8.5.
What, 7 and a 10? What's not in the
Because
budget?
you'd love it to have a shower and a
Yeah,
toilet.
but you know, I wouldn't stay here for longer because there's no shower or toilet.
2 nights.
2-3 nights.
Maybe they don't want us to stay any longer. And also,
do.
I mean,
There's people down the front that stay on because the grass is growing into the caravans.
dogs must be kept on a lead. I mean, I don't see any livestock.
It's immaculate though.
And it's a beach. I mean, who does that belong to? Anyway,
The people.
Ripley absolutely loved it.
My favourite place.
And she doesn't want to go, do you,
Ever.
Rip? You don't want to go.
But
She's in a slump now.
It is so clean. The beach is clean. pictures are very clean. It's well maintained.
It's lovely. Anyway, on to the next one, which is the Sons of Luce. See you there.